I think everybody has just about heard about the mystery snail. Well, we're not here to talk about the mystery snail. We're here to talk about a different kind of snail. And no, I'm not going to talk about the regular Nerite snail. I'm going to talk about the horned Nerite snail and how cute and helpful these little creatures really can be. Hey everybody! If you're anything like me, you're always looking for someone else to add on to your cleanup crew without causing an increase in your bioload. I really enjoy Nerite snails and I heard that they're really good at cleaning up your glass. However, every time I get a Nerite snail, my goldfish flip it over and unfortunately they either die or they just never seem to work for my tank. So I heard some people talking about horned Nerite snails, and I thought I would give it a shot. Why not, right? Well, let me tell you, these were the best $7 I ever spent. I bought this horned Nerite snail, and there's cute little horns on its shell. So my fish tend to leave them alone. They don't try to eat them, they don't knock them over. And since they are so tiny, they hide really well in my tank, and I believe that helps with the whole flipping over situation. Also, they're tiny, so they can get into that little edge in your aquarium glass that's really hard to clean with the algae scraper. They love hanging out in there, and I am really looking forward to adding a couple more snails to my tank. Right now, I only have one, so I don't see any eggs yet. I don't think it's really going to be a problem because they're so much smaller. They're only about half an inch to an inch once they're fully grown, which is really great because the smaller the better. I feel like if you're going to be using them to clean up your glass, then they should kind of be, in my opinion, not invisible, but they shouldn't be incredibly obvious, at least in my opinion. I have a mystery snail in my tank, and he's great, but he definitely prefers to eat meat and fish food. So, he's a little lazy. I think I want to call him lazy. He definitely helps out eating other waste and other detritus or debris in the tank, but he does need to be supplemented with a diet and additional calcium, and they're a bigger snail, so they have more dietary requirements than, let's say, this Nerite snail, which will be happy to just munch on biofilm and algae or decaying plants in my tank, as opposed to the mystery snail that I would have to constantly make sure that he is either eating some snallow or that he's being fed, because they can essentially starve if you don't feed them enough. So they work really hard. Apparently they also eat hair algae, which is cool, and they do like to cruise around on your sand, and I've seen them just like randomly staying over my sand, and I don't know what exactly the snail is doing, but it looks like they're just like cleaning it, which is actually pretty cool also. So if you ask me, I kind of prefer the horned Nerite snail over the regular Nerite snail because of the fact that they don't topple over that easily. They're tiny, so they're easier to hide in your aquarium. You don't have to worry about it being bullied by the fish because they've got those cute little horns on them, and they can hide easily within your decor, and they help keep your tank clean. So for me, it's a win, for sure. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer the regular Nerite snails or the horned Nerite snails? Alright, so that about wraps it up for me, guys. If you found this video interesting, please give it a like, and remember to subscribe if you still haven't. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye!